Hello everybody and welcome to the Tesla Millionaires Club. You join me today in Panama City. I've changed countries. I was in Colombia. Today I'm in Panama. There's a little bit of street noise. Today we're going to review the top 5 catalysts in 2025 that could really propel the Tesla stock and go on towards its future valuation. Before we start to review those, could I remind you, if you're interested in this content, if you're a Tesla investor or a potential Tesla investor, please like and subscribe, follow the channel. The intention of this channel is a bit different from some others. It's to follow the Tesla stock, and in 2030, if you hold 144 shares of Tesla stock, I'm going to invite you to a party where we'll celebrate the success of Tesla and our own good fortune to be able to invest in the Tesla journey. And as you recall from previous episodes, we're postulating that you need 144 Tesla shares in order to join the Tesla Millionaires Club in 2030. So this is your opportunity to get in early before the stock really rockets up in price. Okay, so let's go through some of those catalysts, some of those events which might really move the stock in 2025. And there are a number of exciting events coming up. So firstly, as everybody knows, Elon has taken or is about to take a role in the Trump administration. And one of the things that this could really have a dramatic effect on is it could hasten the development of a federal framework for autonomous driving. So at the moment, autonomous driving is regulated on a state-by-state basis in the US. And it's highly expected that Elon Musk is going to propose and guide through a federal regulatory environment for full self-driving. Now, many people have said, well, this will preferentially help Tesla, but that's not actually the case. The idea behind this concept is that it will really help all companies that have this self-driving technology. So Waymo and others who have this technology that they can deploy, and the concept behind it is that will enable these companies to deploy this much more easily across the US with a consistent regulatory framework. So this is the first catalyst that could really have a dramatic impact on the Tesla stock price when people start to say, hey, this is actually going to happen, and we're going to really see some movement. Okay. The next catalyst that could really have a dramatic effect is when Tesla's FSD is demonstrably safer than the average experienced driver, which basically means that you would be better off as an individual if you turned on FSD and you allowed it to operate and you did not even trust yourself. And everybody loves to think that they're a great driver, and there are many good drivers on the road. But there are many people that get distracted. There are still many people, unfortunately, that text and message or read messages whilst driving. And these kind of human errors that creep into driving. And also just consider for one moment, if you've got, say, a teenage son or daughter that is driving, would you feel safer with them in a car that has FSD operating? And the same goes for elderly parents. You might be worried about their ability to drive, their capability to drive as they get older. Their reaction time might be slowing, their nighttime vision might be decreasing. But with FSD, you have that added confidence that actually this is a better driving system than a fallible human being. So that's the second catalyst. And Elon Musk has actually said he expects this to happen within about 3 months. So we could see FSD operating more effectively than an experienced driver. So that's the second one. The third catalyst that could really have an impact is if the pilots that are being thought about in Texas and California, if these really start to come to fruition, if they announce a date for running these pilots, then that could make a massive difference that could really get people to sit up and say, actually, this is happening. This isn't hearsay. This isn't speculation. This is something that is genuinely happening. So that's the pilots that are initiated, and it might be some other states as well. This is what some Tesla analysts are thinking about. Is like, well, okay, there are 2 states that are being talked about frequently, but there may be other ones as well. So let me ask you to just like and subscribe if you're interested in this content of this channel as we track Tesla's progress towards being a $30 trillion company, towards that share price being so high that you only need to have 144 shares to join the Tesla Millionaires Club. And just a reminder that for every subscriber, I'm going to invite you to join me in a party in 2030. Well, the fourth one is something again that's being hypothesized. It's that some other auto companies may say, do you know what, we just cannot make anything, we cannot develop anything that can compete with Tesla's FSD. They just don't have that skill set that's needed. So it's possible that Tesla might license this technology, the full self-driving technology, to another car company. This would be an extraordinary development, and one again where the investor community would really take notice and say this is a clear signal that other auto companies can't compete. And why this is so important to Tesla is that this becomes almost sort of a free income stream, because the technology is already developed. The sunk costs have already been invested, and this just becomes almost pure profit for Tesla. So this would be a dramatic catalyst if it was to happen. There's no indication at the moment that it will, but it very much could. And then the fifth catalyst that could really make a huge difference is around the Optimus robots. So the ones I've been talking about so far are all around full self-driving, because this is on the horizon. We can get our arms around this now, but let's not forget about the Optimus robots, the humanoid robots. And Elon talked about this recently and said he's going to manufacture several thousand of these this year. If deployed successfully, these could make a dramatic difference to a company's profitability. And Tesla has already said that it will start using these Optimus robots in its own plant. But a real catalyst would be if Tesla signs a contract with another large company, say a Fortune 100 company, to supply these robots. Now the supply might not be this year. They might deploy the robots and finish the testing in Tesla plants, but the contract could be signed this year for, say, delivery next year to a Fortune 100 company. And that would be a really significant catalyst to the Tesla stock as investors really start to price in the future earnings from Optimus robots. So here there are five really exciting catalysts to look forward to this year. It's a great time to be alive. It's a great time to be a Tesla investor. Just remember that magic number. You need to get to 144 shares under your control, and you could be a millionaire by 2030. You could be in the Tesla Millionaires Club. And remember, in 2030, I'm going to host a party for everybody who's got 144 shares who wants to come along and celebrate the success of the company. Take care. If you like and subscribe, that would be wonderful. The aim here is for all the people who subscribe, I'm going to invite you to a party in 2030 where we will be in the Millionaires Club.